My Frost fans, welcome back to the video, guys. The most broken glitch, cheat, or exploit on how to actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania 41 tier cards from the catalog. It's going to be pretty insane. I want to show you guys how to get the cheapest WrestleMania 41 tier cards. It's going to be really cool, guys. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like guys know whenever I post a video. If you guys actually want to follow me on SuperCard, all you got to do is actually just type in PaytonFrost, all lowercase or all uppercase. But as I said, you guys can see my name like this. PaytonFrost like this. But as I said, there's a space after my name. You guys won't be able to find me. But as I said, if you guys type my name all one word without a space, then you guys can find me on SuperCard. Either way works. Come on, baby, 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 come on. I just want to show you guys pretty much how to actually get a whole bunch of free WrestleMania 41 tier cards, pretty much with the crazy cheat, exploit, glitch, pretty much how to actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania 41 tier cards for cheap in the catalog. I want to show you guys all the different cool ways. And what's actually really cool about this, I actually found this is actually probably one of the most broken ways on how to actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania 41 tier cards. But guys, the thing is, pretty much the first way on pretty much how to actually upgrade your tier is basically one of the ways on how to actually do this is pretty much you have to actually get a whole lot of XP. So you pretty much have to get 2.5 million XP. As soon as you guys do that, then you guys can actually get a whole bunch of tier cards. Well, pretty much what I said. As soon as you guys get 2.5 million XP, then you guys are at WrestleMania tier. But the thing is, there's a bunch of different ways on how to get XP. So pretty much some of the first ways on how to get XP is you guys can actually play the actual boom mode, which is insane. Because pretty much about every single day you'll get probably about 58,000 to 100,000 XP per day. You can do campaigns. Survivor's a good one. Yeah, I said those are two of your big ones right there. You can also do Survivor's a pretty good one as well. Yeah, and then you guys can also do you guys can also pro card. You guys can actually pro male or female cards. You can pro action support cards. All that type of stuff. And you guys can also get tier cards on the drop board and the rarity drop board. There's a lot. And you guys can also get XP from quests, QR codes, lock codes, free gifts, bundles, and stuff. There's a lot of different ways on how to get a bunch of XP. But as soon as you guys get that XP, then you guys can actually hit WrestleMania tier. You don't have to level up your bar with that, but, you basically just have to get a ton of XP. But let me show you guys one of the most broken ways on how to actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania 41 tier cards. And basically, this is going to be your cheapest way. So you guys can actually start the lowest tier, which is WrestleMania 40, and you guys can keep leveling up your tier until you guys actually get WrestleMania 41. And like I said, you guys can make all these cards with super coins, which is pretty cool. But of course, it pretty much starts out cheap, but then it gets a little more expensive, as you guys know. But I also did find a really cool, easy way of actually getting a free pro if you think about it. But basically, like I said, if you guys want to get a ton of super coins, you guys can just play all the different game mode stuff, play the different team event. Then you guys play campaign, PvP, Money in the Bank, TBG, Team Stomping Ground. There's a lot of different ways where you guys can actually get a whole bunch of super coins. Get super coins in the actual daily quest. Get them in the actual QR codes, locker codes. There's a lot. Daily streaks, battle passes. Really cool. But like I said, so you guys can pretty much start out at WrestleMania, and you guys can keep leveling up your tier pretty much, and actually just make any of the base design cards you guys want. Yep. So pretty much you can make any of the base cards. You can't make any event cards or anything like that. But let me show you guys. So basically, let me just show you what the Valor. So for an example, a Valor base costs 2,300, but now a Pro costs you 4,700. But pretty much if you actually do this, so let me actually show you guys. So pretty much a single for WrestleMania costs you 4,500, but a Pro costs you 9,000. But there is a little easy way. So pretty much you guys know how pretty much whenever you guys unlock a card you got once from an event or something like that, or a pack or anything, as soon as you get the card, it costs 9,000 to pro it. There's a simple way for that. So pretty much, let's say you're playing an event like Giants and Leech right now. So pretty much there's actually a Dragon League. As soon as you guys get, I think 17 million points or something like that, or whatever the points is, as soon as you guys get that Dragon League, you get a free one. But the first thing you guys can do is you guys can actually buy one for 4,500 of a Dragon League. You get, so pretty much instead of actually spending 9,000, as soon as you guys get the card, it unlocks it. But as soon as it unlocks, you have to spend 9K. But before you guys actually get the card, buy the Dragon League card or whatever card you guys actually get from an event. Buy it for 4,500, and then you guys will get a free one. So yeah, that's what I'm actually. Here's the Dragon League. I can buy it right now for 4,500 super coins. And the thing is, well, pretty much it cuts the price in half. So instead of spending $9,000, I only be spending $4,500. But it only works whenever there's an event out, or unless you guys actually get a guaranteed WrestleMania card. But the thing is, you have to know what that card is in order for it to work. But it does work, but you have to know what it is, you know, what it's going to be. And the thing is, like I said, you guys can actually upgrade your tier from the lowest tier all the way to the highest tier, and you guys can also get XP as you keep going. But the thing is, if you guys want to get a whole lot of XP, you pretty much can actually get a whole bunch of XP from the tiers that you guys are like, you know, that are furthest ahead of you. So pretty much if you guys are WrestleMania 40, and then you guys go to Enigma, just for an example, but now pretty much since you're at Enigma, you won't get no XP for WrestleMania 40 for like if you get anything, you know, if you pro anything or anything like that, or you know, all that type of stuff. And you won't get much XP even from the draft board or the rarity board. So you might get a few XP, just not much. Same thing for the Valor. As soon as you guys go from Valor to WrestleMania, you won't really get much from Valor. Same thing. Because with Valor, you get about 7,000 XP. WrestleMania, you get about like 10,000 plus XP, you know. But the thing is, if you're a WrestleMania tier, then you won't get no XP from the, well, you won't barely get any XP, but, you know, from Valor. But like you say, if you pro any Valor cards or anything like that, for male, females, Ash card support, anything like that, you won't get no XP. So just letting you guys know that. But guys, like I said, that is how you guys, that is one of the most broken ways on how you guys can actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania cards, besides actually getting, well, pretty much like I said, you have to get a whole lot of XP pretty much from the actual, from the different events. So pretty much from the boom mode, Survivor, the campaign, TBG, Team Stomach Ground. You know, PvP is also a good one, draft board, rarity board. And then as soon as you guys get a ton of XP, then you guys can actually, once you guys get 2.5 million XP, then you guys can unlock the WrestleMania tier. And then you guys can actually get all the different cards and stuff from it, which is pretty insane. And you guys can also go to the boom mode, like I said. And as soon as you guys get a ton of boom mode, as soon as you guys do a lot, you guys get a whole bunch of WrestleMania tier cards. You guys get the Alexa Bliss, and you guys get the Ethan Page. Oh, yeah, check this out. I pulled this a little bit ago. Where is it? Where is he? I pulled a, where is he? He should be here, I hope. There he is. I pulled an Ethan Page earlier. I didn't record it because I actually opened up the pack though, but yeah, I didn't know I was actually going to get it. I actually pulled an Ethan Page. I actually pulled my first one. Yep, so I actually did it, and you don't really, as I said, you do get some XP from it, but like I said though, you guys do get about 50,000 to 100,000 XP per day for boom mode. It's 12 different packs, which is pretty cool. So yeah, that's the thing. So pretty much you guys can definitely level up your tier a lot. So, and if you guys pretty much play boom mode every single day and win, you get all 12 wins, yeah. There's a lot to it. And pretty much, like I said, you're pretty much combining the catalog and stuff with that. It's pretty cool. But like I said, this is one of your coolest it's a little cool exploit cheater glitch if you guys want to talk about it, or if you guys think about it that way. But you guys can also get cheap cards and stuff from the actual catalog and get some free WrestleManias. But the thing is, you have to make sure you guys get a ton of super coins. If you guys get a lot of super coins, for an example, but like I said, you guys can combine the different events with the catalog, which is really easy to do, and you guys can actually get yourself a whole bunch of WrestleMania cards and stuff, and combine them with campaign, Survivor, you know, different stuff. Like I said, you can combine it with all this and actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania cards, which is pretty cool. But guys, like I said, this is how you guys can actually get a whole bunch of WrestleMania 41 tier cards free, cheap, and pretty much a crazy glitch, exploit, or whatever you guys want to call it. But like I said, let me know in the comments. Let me know if this might help you guys out. If you guys need any more help on getting WrestleMania cards, let me know in the comments. But like I said, I am showing you guys a lot of different ways on how you guys how to actually get a whole bunch of XP and stuff. Combining that, you know, with, you know, the catalog idea, getting a whole bunch of WrestleMania cards, getting super coins and stuff, you know, playing the different game modes to get you guys a whole bunch of big cards and stuff. And like I said, you guys can pretty much go from the lowest tier all the way to the highest tier with this idea. It'll give you guys a good idea with it too. So it's pretty cool. Hit the like button if you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the subscribe button if you guys are new to the channel. Hit the little bell. Hit like guys know whenever I post a video. Peace, you guys. Love you.